We're right. I'm here with my Baileys.
We're going.
You're there with your Carlsberg and your San Miguel
just
gas.
my fourth pint.
Just
four pints for me tonight.
Shut up and sit down.
Football. Films. Bollocks.
Yeah, here we go. FFB episode 9. Yeah.
Do you want to know the context in what fucking we've just recorded?
Do you feel like we need to provide context?
For why we might be down a bit.
Or a bit up.
Yeah, Chelsea versus Palace. We've just recorded that. You may have watched it on the YouTube. You unlucky bastards, you. Well, this is after this. So,
yeah.
AJ Rhodes and Alex Doyle. Fucking hell, no.
Hey!
AJ
Rhodes and Alex. I'll take that.
Yeah, AJ Rhodes. You get 3/4 of the billing, do you?
Yeah.
AJ Rhodes and Jake Doyle, the Citizen.
I've got beer on my notes already.
Right, this is the one. Third time lucky. AJ Rhodes and Jake Doyle, the Citizen Kane of podcasts, in that we steal all the best bits from the other podcasts. We are the purveyors of bollocks. The 100% masculine podcast.
Yeah.
The podcast that the men come to see. We've got my mum and...
We're driving that male line hard right now.
Yeah, we're driving that
I've
line.
got another comparison.
Go on.
About the Vincent Van Gogh of the podcast world. In the sense that when we're alive, we'll be ignored and receive no recognition. But maybe when we die, people listen to us.
And we've got one ear between us.
We've got all our ears between us, but I am missing a fingertip. So...
Fucking.
We'll take that.
I've got a bit of bone missing out of one of my fingers.
There you go. So, Vincent Van Gogh, podcast world. So, this episode might be as daffodils, as you might say.
Daffodils?
Yeah.
What? Oh, right. I thought you were trying to do like a pun where you said this episode might be daft.
No, he did a painting called Daffodils, right?
Yeah, probably. We're on Twitter at FFB Podcast. Also, Audio Boom, Stitcher, YouTube, and iTunes. Please leave us reviews. And
I feel like you always say Audio Boom Stitcher.
Audio Boom Stitcher. Not from Paris, man. Have you got any moves off my wrestler nickname from last week?
So a whole fucking bollocks.
Yeah.
So, to me, that summarised like an East End gangster. So what I'm going to say now is in line with that. So you have a nutcracker. So you'd bounce off the ropes and then jump on a downed opponent and slamming your knee into their testicles. The nutcracker.
Yeah.
Or the pie and mash. Double arm DDT. Basically similar to a pedigree.
Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
There's a double arm DDT.
As well as like the East End gangster character. You could come to the ring by Peaches by the Stranglers.
Yeah.
Like Ray Winston in Sexy Beast.
Fuck
that's how I imagine the whole fucking bollocks.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. My wrestling nickname this week is along the same lines. It's called the Lethal Bollocks, which is a play on2000s Blackman's WWF run in the late 90s.
The Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. Yeah. He was a bit of a weapon.
I'll come up with some shit for that.
Yeah. I'll look forward to that in a week's time. How was your week?
Yeah, alright.
Cast your mind to the future.
Yeah, it's good.
No instruments up your nose.
What's that?
No instruments up your nose.
No, hopefully not. Cameras up my nose. Pass behind me.
No good. No MOTs for me this week.
No income tax.
My cars. No guarantee. Fucking East End music.
Right. Football, yeah. I've got a special feature.
Go on.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Bringing it back to Ram Air when I used to do the top 5.
60% of your Ram Air days.
Yeah, so this is top 3 unfulfilled potentials.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is this just British players or is this...
They happen to be British players.
They happen.
So, at number 3, Theo Walcott.
Yeah.
Because it's been 10 years since he scored that hat-trick against Croatia. And it's been even longer since he started in the World Cup. Not started in the World Cup, but was included in that World Cup squad. And he's 28 years old.
Jesus.
So I don't think it's ever going to happen for him now. Now he's not at Arsenal.
He always seems like he's 23, doesn't he?
So yeah, Theo Walcott number 3.
Up the ticks.
What is he now at Everton?
Fuck yeah, what's he
Ain't playing. I know it's just sad because he could have been a
not
good
really
player.
doing it, is he?
But it is due to injuries, really.
Well, he's adamant that he wants to be a forward when he's a right winger. That's where his career's fallen down. What's he done? He got when he deserved to get.
Well, that's
picked,
what I mean. When he scored the hat trick
didn't.
against Croatia after the failures of 2008, he thought, "Yeah, this is it. He's going to kick on." And
He
it just
didn't even get
happen
picked for
him.
that World Cup though.
No, exactly.
And he was injured for the 2014 World Cup.
Yeah.
He probably won't get picked for this World Cup.
Wait,
so.
he won't get picked, will he?
Nah. Let's be honest. Who can play wing for England?
Well, we're not going to play with wingers, are we?
Well, no, but like if he was to go, you'd have Lingard, Welbeck.
You wouldn't have
He
loads.
likes Welbeck.
You wouldn't have loads. You wouldn't have loads,
No.
but he's going to play with a back 5 with
Sturridge.
with wing backs.
Mm.
So Theo Walcott days are done, which is sad.
Chamberlain as well.
Calling
if
it
he
now.
goes.
His career's over.
His career's over.
It's got as good as it's going to get.
Sorry, Theo. Like.
Number 2, Joey Barton.
I don't think he had much potential to fucking start.
So I'm a big fan of
Really?
Joey Barton. Yeah, I like him. I think he's
a monstrosity.
he's got a high IQ in life and in football.
Has he?
I think
Or does
so.
he just
Divisive.
perpetuate the idea that
Yeah,
he might
like he
have?
was shady at times. There's been things about his past that make you sort of shudder. Like, but I think under a better manager, he could have been at least a full international.
Well, he was a full international. Played one game, didn't he?
Well, yeah, it's not. Well, yeah, but if you class, I mean, someone who's played regularly, sort of
Yeah,
as
yeah,
much
like,
as Gareth Barry might have played for
Steven
England.
Gerrard, Frank Lampard.
Yeah. Because I think under a Fergie sort of manager, he wouldn't have done all the shit that he did, and
I wouldn't have given him a chance to. He'd have been.
he had drive, which has seen a lot of players,
Well, where's he
get
played?
to the top.
City,
City were it. Newcastle could have been it.
QPR,
And then
Rangers,
after,
Burnley.
Yeah, well, and now it's all over really because.
Yeah, what's he doing now? Getting done for betting.
Yeah, exactly. He's got betting issues and
Fucking hell. Yeah,
showing up on questions.
he's a waste. I don't think he's had much potential.
Well, he's not a waste then if you don't think he's got potential.
No, but he could have done a bit more. I don't think he'd have ever been full international. Right?
I do. I could see him there.
Yeah, I could see him like
When you look at some of the internationals that England have had.
David
Batty.
Nugent. Batty?
Yeah.
He will go on, right? Solid play. He's about...
Yeah, Barton's a solid player.
But it's not as good as David Batty.
That's harsh.
Don't really matter anyway, because he'd have fluffed a penalty and we'd have lost him.
Anyway, number 1, Michael Johnson.
Fat Michael Johnson.
A sad story. Broke through at Man City, had a lot of pressure put on his shoulders by Stuart Pearce.
I always used to buy him on FM 2008 or 9.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Before it all
solid.
went wrong. He had a few bad injuries and struggled to stay on the straight and narrow. Turns toward gambling and drinking.
Have you seen a picture of him now?
Yeah.
He's still trying to play football.
Yeah, well, he said it was a mental illness, which makes it even sadder. I think he could have been a world beater, really, when you look at the midfielders at that sort of time who came out and continued to be good.
Yeah.
He could have been up there with that.
He'd have been fighting Gerrard and Lampard, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sad.
And he's sort of a player that England needed at that time to connect the midfield and attack, bring the ball through.
But
He
would
could
have still
been that
played a
one.
4-4 fucking team.
Well,
anyway,
probably,
so
but he's still, club-wise.
he could have been. He could have
brilliant.
learnt off Gerrard and Lampard and been like a Carrick sort of player. But then again, do we
I see him going
do we
forward,
value
more of a Letizia type?
do we value good players?
We don't seem to,
No.
but
So
it's sad what happened to him.
Scholes, we stuck him out on left wing. Carrick, we don't play him. Yeah, whatever. Fuck England. I'm just getting less and less fucking enthused by him by the year.
Yeah, me too.
Gary
Looking forward to the
Southgate.
World Cup. But Michael Johnson, for me,
Could run 200 metres quick, can't
shut up, man. He's the biggest not waste. Yeah,
he? Biggest weight.
That's harsh. You can't say that.
them lager burps. Yeah, I agree, especially with Michael Johnson, Theo Walcott. I'm not sure about Joey Barton. I think players have had a lot more potential and wasted it, like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, but he's still got a few years to sort it out.
Does he?
Yeah, I think so.
He played shite today. Today is Man United versus Liverpool. So
I think Liverpool ain't the club for him, but it's a better club for than Arsenal was for.
Well, Arsenal are playing wing back, centre midfield, centre
exactly.
forward, wing.
He's
Liverpool
got a strength,
is only going
he's
to
got
play
pace.
midfield.
I feel like he's got a good intelligence.
He's stronger than Walcott, better than Walcott.
Yeah.
Already, but he's. Theo Walcott scored at the Euros once.
Yeah, against Sweden.
Yeah, woo! Speaking of tournaments, what's the best World Cup ball ever?
Brazuca.
Brazuca?
Yeah.
The Brazil one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's the FIFA Nova from 2002.
Oh, sorry, I got it.
You know that little weird little fire triangle?
Yeah, I did
that was fucking...
Yeah, well, nice. Are we on about aesthetics or performance?
Aesthetics.
Alright,
Because I also have Jabulani, which for performance was easily the worst.
Yeah, but I like that as well. It made some good goals.
It didn't, though. You couldn't shoot from more than 10 yards out, otherwise it'd go up into the fucking sky. Playing with it in the park, everyone looked like Ronaldo because you could just move the ball like a fucking motherfucker. But yeah. Do you hear about Romelu Lukaku pitching an All-Star North versus South Premier League game? A bit like the NBA All-Star game.
Is this real?
Yeah, well, that's what he's been talking about on Twitter. Yeah. So, but I reckon I've put here like.
Why do you create the divide?
Yeah, that's the only problem. I've put here United, City, Liverpool, Everton, Leicester against Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, West Ham, Watford. So like that sort of. Do you reckon? It would be in your All-Star North team. It'd just be United, City, Liverpool players, and then Rooney on the bench.
Pretty much. So De Gea,
maybe Mahrez, De Gea,
Valencia.
Kyle Walker for me. I'd have Kyle Walker over. Depends what system you're playing. If you play 5,
I'm going
Kyle Walker.
4 at the back.
You're going 4.
De Gea, Valencia.
Jones, Small and Shaw. Based on this season, you'd have to have Walker. I'd have Eric Bayer, even though he scored an own goal against Liverpool. He's back to full fitness by the looks of it. You'd have to have. I won't have John Stones. That Laporte looks good. Company.
I think your Man City is the Man City players that get in.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, I'd probably have Van Dijk in there.
Yeah.
So I'd have Van Dijk and Bayer. Left back.
Danilo.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'd probably have Luke Shaw just because.
Really? And then it's your midfield. If we did 4-4-3 to keep it simple.
4-4-3.
4-3-3 to keep it simple. You'd have De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, Silva.
Yeah.
And then you'd need a
Pogba.
holding midfielder. You're not holding though, is it?
He can hold.
Actually, no. De Bruyne, Pogba,
and then,
then
front,
Matic.
You would have Aguero,
Lukaku, and Salah. There you go, solid. They'd absolutely pump the South team, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I reckon.
All they'd have is Spurs, and then the odd Chelsea player. Because
you wouldn't have any Chelsea players, so concession.
Hazard.
Maybe, yeah.
Hazard linking up to Kane. There you go.
That's
Speaking of NBA playoffs next month.
Alright.
Yeah. Is the Utah Jazz still your NBA team?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How are they doing?
How are they doing? The Utah Jazz have a 34-30 record, the 10th in the Western Conference, so just outside the playoff spots. I'm wanting an NBA team to support. I've got a Miami Heat jersey, but they're a bit too popular. You see all these
LeBron still there?
Little bitches. No, he's back at Cavaliers. Back in Cleveland.
Yeah, I had a Heat jersey back in there with Shaq O'Neal on the back.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, and then I had a Orlando Magic jersey.
Tracy
McGrady on the back.
I've got mine's Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've drafted a bit of a short list up. Minnesota Timberwolves. Class name. You know, they're in the same division as you.
What's this list of what?
NBA teams.
Just a list of NBA teams
that I want to support. You need to pick one from me.
Right, okay.
Minnesota Timberwolves. They're in the same division as your boys, Jazz. Timberwolves have got a 38-28 record though, and they're in the playoff spots. Jazz are shit. Orlando Magic, Florida, 14th in the Eastern Conference there.
Shit.
Lost 44 games this year.
Wow.
Chicago Bulls, history with
Classic.
the Magic Mike.
Keenan and Kel. That's what.
Keenan and Kel. Oh, the Brooklyn Nets.
I'd go Chicago Bulls.
And Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
I've chosen.
Oh, fucking hell, he revealed his t-shirt, which is
Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
It's like Big Show in the 2006 Battle Royal, and he chooses ECW and he goes, just adding a bit of wrestling to it.
I feel good.
Brooklyn Nets.
Nice.
13th in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I do like basketball. I just don't get the chance to watch it.
It's always on at like 1 a.m. and it's always on BT. It's
Yeah,
on BT.
yeah, exactly. I should pay more attention to it. Have you ever watched Wise Words by Miles Kellogg from The Blossoms on YouTube?
No.
You should check that out.
The Blossoms.
So like Miles is like I don't know what he does in the band. I think he's a drummer. If you see him in like a traditional interview, he says nothing and he's like the quiet guy, but it turns out he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like some of his quotes are like, "Ghosts don't exist because if we did, there'd be too many of them."
Yeah, that's true.
You can't be racist if you're blind.
You can.
Do you reckon so?
Accents.
Should we listen to a few?
Accents.
Wise Words, Miles. This is quality. Quality YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go insane ever. If you get a breakfast, let's go, oh yeah, let's put some fucking insane skull sauce on it. No. At the end of the day, the pain is the game, so the game without the pain is one day straight. If it's going to happen, you got to do it. Whatever happens, embrace it. Charlie, my son over here, pal, he's having some, some pretty intense shit, but what you got to do is play the game, say your motto, and get your head out there.
Favourite one that he does is like, who took the bite out of the Apple logo?
Steve Jobs. Oh, was it the other Steve?
But if you're blind, can you be racist?
Yeah, accents. There you go.
Why isn't telly turned itself off?
Hashtag FFB.
Hashtag timed out.
Yeah, no signal. I got a bit of VAR news.
Way.
It's to be used in the World Cup. Fuck VAR, I'm not talking about it. How do you feel about Craig Bellamy stating that Vincent Kompany is so ambitious that he'd want to be the president of Africa?
I feel like that's something Craig Bellamy would say. 100%.
Racist.
It's not racist, is
He's
it?
Belgian.
Yeah.
Just because he's black means he's from Africa.
But you get presidents of countries that aren't from that country.
It's not even a country though, is it? It's a continent.
Yeah, well, that's ignorance. But it's not hurtful.
I think it's just a bit fucking stupid. Also, I need to give out a little bit of a shout out to Arsene Wenger. My son's your biggest fan.
Really?
Post-match interview. I think it was the game after the Man City game where they also played Man City. He was just staring at him and he had a bit of a giggle.
We all do that to our scene.
Yeah, he's a bit of a joker. I've got a list of best signs ever seen in a WWE crowd.
Go on.
I don't know if I'll be able to work my way through these. Owen Coyle is a god.
Right.
From WrestleMania, I think it was 23.
Nice. I like that.
No, it'll be like when he took him up with Burnley. So when will that be? 2010, so WrestleMania 25, do you reckon? At the same one, it was Youth Hostling with Chris Eubank.
Nice.
Yeah. How about this one? Goldust raped my dad.
Yeah, I'm not on board with that.
Or Roman Reigns is a wank pheasant.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. Or Roman Reigns is a Holocaust denier.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you found these?
There's a video on YouTube. Bret Hart humps cows.
Yeah. That's alright. That's alright.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
What about Eddie Guerrero mows lawns?
That's racist.
Yeah. Two about Vince McMahon here. Vince McMahon is a queef.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And Vince McMahon blows goats.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
Are you even allowed signs anymore?
Yeah, they just it's hard to sneak risque ones in. Right. These are all from like the 90s and early 2000s. I'll end with a bit of a sour one, but I've got 2 more for you. Triple H for his turkey jizz.
Nice.
And this one's from the 80s. Roddy Piper has AIDS.
Yeah, it's not on.
No. Chris Benoit is my biological dad. Thank God he didn't know.
Fuck's sake.
This was obviously after what
The
happened.
incident.
Yeah, the incident. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like wrestling signs.
Yeah, they're a bit odd.
Like, keep it local. Like, we connect with the Oink Oil thing.
Youth Hostel and
And
Chris
the
Eubank.
wrestling thing.
Yeah. It's hard to do that. Like, if you go into Ashburn, Georgia. We're going.
Tonight, Raw is live from Ashburn,
We're
Georgia.
going to lose that audience, aren't we?
From the fucking Walmart Center in Ashburn, Georgia. There's always a sponsor, isn't there? Even
Yeah.
in the towns you've never heard of, there's always a fucking... We've always got arenas like over here.
Dunkin'
We've
Donuts.
got a few arenas, Manchester, Leeds, whatever. But every city in America's got a fucking Manchester arena in it, pretty much.
Fucking ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know how that's a thing. I don't know, like, because we've got like, you could probably count on 2 hands how many big arenas like that we've got.
Within 50 miles.
Oh, definitely within 50 miles. Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Liverpool, is that?
No, it's not 50 miles, is it? Is Manchester even in 50 miles?
Yeah,
It's like 40
it is.
something, isn't it?
No, it's about 20 miles. And then you've got Newcastle, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Edinburgh don't have one, which is
No.
fucking weird. Birmingham, Cardiff, London. I'm going by Premier League
I'm
PDC.
just watching
Premier
you struggle.
That's simulation.
Go on.
Simulation. What if Leeds United didn't need a player exodus to survive?
What if it didn't?
Yeah, Championship Manager 2002 simulation. So obviously, real life, they got relegated in 2004 because they had to sell all the best players.
Yeah.
Went down to League One, took a couple of years to get out of there because he had a 15-point deduction.
So what
Been
you're
in the
saying, like,
Championship
what
ever
if they kept hold of
Yeah.
Kewell, Smith,
All the decent players.
Viduka, etc. Matt Viduka.
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 You don't know as much as I
Mark
don't know.
Viduka. Anyway, right, so 2001-2 season, they just come off the back of that. Bowyer.
Boy,
Yes.
Woodgate.
Woodgate, Ferdinand.
Yeah, exactly. This is what he's saying. What if I kept hold of these
Yeah.
players?
First year they sold Dominic Matteo and Jason Wilcox for a combined $2.5 million. Finished 4th
Right.
in the Premier League. UEFA Cup round 1. Got to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. They didn't win the Premier. They won the Premier League 3 times in my simulation. 2003, 2007 and 2009. They only really got rid of big players going to big clubs. It's like Alan Smith went to Spurs.
Yeah.
Jonathan Woodgate went to Villa.
So it's still happening.
Lee Bowyer went to Real Madrid in 2007.
On your serve.
Yeah, but they're also
That's
getting
cool.
players like Van der Vaart,
Really?
David Dunn, Dida, when they were good. They also
David Dunn. We'll get
Yeah.
David Dunn.
they also won the Champions League in 2008. So they would have infinitely better.
Okay, now.
Yeah. Have you got a Bebe watch for me?
No.
No Bebe watch.
No.
All about I regale you with an Ed watch.
Go on.
Halifax Town hunting down a treble. The league's already wrapped up. Ed goes and breaks his ankle in a Champions
Jesus.
League semi-final win
Wow.
over Chelsea. So then he's got 4 matches remaining. They dust off the league. FA Cup final 5-0 versus Colchester United.
Nice.
Colchester.
Colchester.
Yeah. This is a bit like when Man
Fuck
United.
are they doing in FA Cup final?
A bit like when Man United beat Millwall in 2004 FA Cup final. This Colchester in this series, 2045 or whatever. They're like playoff hunting championship to get into the Premier League. And then Champions League beat Man City on penalties. Now, I've got a Bradford City Football Manager retrospective.
Go on.
Because I know you support the Bantams, the Batmans. 2022 relegated to League 2,
Right.
but 2023
Where
bounced.
did you pick this up? Where did you pick this up?
What do you mean where?
Where did you start?
Oh, I've started from
Beginning of this season.
Yeah. 2022 relegated to League 2. 2023 bounced straight back up.
Boom.
And they won League 2. 2025 relegated back down to League 2. Oh, by the way, in this, I think it's around 2026, Halifax acquired Bradford City as a feeder club.
Yeah, well, this isn't a simulation, you just set this up, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I personally didn't
You did.
assign Bradford City as a feeder club. The chairman did it for me. So 2029, so they were in League 2 for 4 seasons, promoted to League 1, and then 2 years later missed out on automatic promotion to the Championship, but then beaten in the playoff semi-final. 2032, 33 and 35 narrowly survived relegation back to League 2. And then in 2037 lost in the playoff final, League 1 playoff final to Wrexham.
Fucking hell.
And it takes them 3 more years to bounce up to the Championship, winning League 1 by 15 points. But are then relegated to from the Championship straight away.
Wow. I hope that doesn't happen.
But then bounce straight back up to League 1. Straight back up to the Championship, winning the league by 7 points with 98 points. So. And 2043, they finished 19th in the Championship in the first season, so it looks like they're going to...
Oh, so we got to wait 30 years, basically.
25 year for Championship football.
Well, can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bollocks that.
Bollocks. I've got some pronunciations for you. You know, last week, Tim was in... Where was Tim last week? He was in Seville, wasn't he?
Yeah, with Gary Neville.
Gary Neville. Right, so... Still in Europe, because I think he seems to think he's barred from entering the country, but... There you go.
Kortrijk.
Kortrijk. Kortrijk.
Yeah, so pretty much right, wasn't I?
Yeah. Is that one?
Nordjylland.
Nordjylland.
I think you need to end this as a feature because I'm
You're smashing it. Did you notice the wailing in the background?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
A set of a porn film.
No, he's not on a porn film. He's just gone to the red light district.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Yeah, he went to see a show and got roped in, and then one thing led to another, and he's been scammed out of €350 for 30 minutes.
We don't know anyone like that.
No, €50 to change position.
If you're listening. He's probably doing some...
Is he
fuck?
dramatic. Is he fuck? Man, is he fuck?
In a wood somewhere.
I'll bleep that out.
In a forest.
Just to be safe.
You'll bleep that out, but you won't bleep...
So now I've got to bleep...
It's worse than saying What's he gonna do? Really?
I know him. I don't know
Who don't? Fuck's sake. Should I do a film review?
Yeah, please.
So, my film review...
Go watch Goodfellas.
It's a Christmas classic. For me.
Christmas classic.
For me.
For you.
So I've got to watch it every time.
Why?
That time of year, every year.
Okay.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
What? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, so... Fuck Tim Burton.
Is that the proper
the original?
Version? Yeah, that's alright.
Not the Tim Burton messed up version.
I like that one.
That's it pretty much. No, I'm joking. No, it's great cast, great direction, great Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder is always great.
Perfect runtime. It's like 80 minutes. Boom.
That's all you need, isn't it?
Great songs, great design. Cry a bit at the ending every time.
Really?
Yeah. We don't make it like that anymore. Tim Burton made him.
How old are you?
Tim Burton made him a pedo.
To be fair, he's
to be
a
fair, he
bit
did
of a
use the
pedo.
songs that were in the actual book, but these don't work well on film. So, my favourite fact about the film is the cast hasn't seen the Chocolate Factory before they go into it. So that first bit when they go into that big room where a chocolate fountain is and everything like that, that's real.
Yeah.
That reaction.
It's one of the few films I had on VHS growing up.
Boom.
Willy Wonka.
Ultimate classic.
Is classic. What happened to the guy? Jesus. What happened to the guy who played Charlie?
I have no idea.
Do we not know?
No, just did that, and it's like what happened to the kid who played Oliver became a dentist.
Did they?
Mm.
Well, the guy who played Charlie in the Tim Burton version turned out to be a murderer, didn't he?
Freddie Highmore?
Yeah.
What, real life murderer?
Yeah, Norman Bates.
Oh, right, he played Norman Bates.
Yeah.
Yeah, very clever, Jake. So, yeah, it's a classic, watch every Christmas because it makes me feel all festive for some reason. I don't really know why.
It's not even remotely a Christmas film.
No, it ain't, but it just makes me feel
Is there a bit of snow in it?
Nope. There is a bit of snow in the Tim Burton version, to be fair.
Where's it set?
England.
Is it?
Mm.
I reckon.
Filmed in England, isn't it?
Fuck no. I know the Tim Burton
English.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's Welsh, isn't he?
We're English.
Is it Welsh/Danish?
What's Danish? You just thinking of witches or something? Yeah.
Roald Dahl. No, he's... I'm sure either him or his daughter, granddaughter or whatever was born in Cardiff.
Sophie Dahl.
Yeah. I might be making that fucking up.
Let's have a look on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Born in Oxford. No, sorry, born in Cardiff. Died in Oxford.
There we go, man. But is he English or Welsh? Because Cardiff's
British.
Cardiff, fucking...
I don't know what he identifies as. I'm not going to assume that.
Pansexual.
Born in Wales to a Norwegian immigrant parents. So
Norwegian, that's it. Not fucking... What did I say? Danish.
Scandinavian,
British,
isn't it?
Yeah. Any more on Charlie and the Chocolate... Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Nice film, innit? Makes you feel warm inside.
Gene Wilder's...
Makes you have faith in the world and your own life.
I really... Like, when I was younger, I was really haunted by the... scene where Gene Wilder
tunnel.
just shouts at him. Shouts at
is
Charlie.
It raining? Is it pouring?
I know, I love that one where he's screaming into the fucking void. Yeah, I fucking loved that scene, even as a kid. But no, the one that upset me more was the shouting into at the end.
What?
Because obviously he's used that burp machine or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Burp to get down out of the bubbles.
Fizzy lifting drinks. Good day, you loser.
And then every time after my first viewing where I watched it, I always hated the bubble scene because I knew it was coming. I was like, that's what a film should make.
But then he gives him the everlasting gobstopper back.
Yeah.
It's like that's a good deed in a weary world, and that's just like
It's you there.
It's just
you feel it in there, do you?
Film, man. It's
Alex,
warming.
do you feel it in there?
Yeah. You feel it right there.
Yeah, that's how a film should make you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's lost when you get films like fucking Pacific Rim and you're like...
I've not seen it.
Guillermo del Toro.
I'm Charlie Day.
Charlie Day?
Isn't it?
Charlie Day's in Pacific Rim?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I thought you'd seen it.
No, I hadn't.
It's a disaster, this episode.
Robot! Does he shout that? I don't know if that's a good Charlie Day impression.
People's knees.
Welcome, bitches!
Widow said that Charlie was originally a little black boy.
Yeah, it was written in the 50s.
Dahl's biographer said the change to a white character was driven by Dahl's agent, who thought a black Charlie would not appeal to readers.
This was pre-Martin Luther King though, wasn't it? But you don't have to tell them.
That's not the original names.
Jennifer.
A Veruca Salt was Elvira Entwistle.
Jesus. Entwistle?
Yeah.
Right, okay. What about Mike TV? Dave DVD.
His first name was Herpes Trout.
Herpes Trout?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Is this a Norwegian enrolled coming out?
No idea.
No, it's probably one of my favourite childhood films.
Yeah. It is an absolute brilliant film.
Going from the best childhood film ever to the best childhood film of somebody else's in 20 years' time. My stupid little pitch. If anyone's been on my Instagram story the past week or two, they might have seen this. fuck Patreon for early access content. It's all about my Instagram story. It's an art house film from the perspective of a spaghetti hoop. It's not animated. It's a pure live action thriller. Who's directing it, do you reckon?
The guy who directed Birdman.
Oh no, almost. David O. Russell.
Right.
Yeah.
Different direction. That.
Oscar bait.
I'm thinking the Birdman camera angle, one shot.
Yeah.
As a spaghetti hoop.
Well, this is because David O. Russell likes to make films about fucking nonsense, innit? Like mops. Tom Courtenay plays a donor character, a wise old spaghetti hoop.
Nice.
Obviously, voices know it. Phil Neville eats a spaghetti hoop.
Right.
And Gary Neville sits opposite him eating a spaghetti hoop. But unfortunately, Tracy Neville eats the spaghetti strings.
Right.
Outcast. So would you finance that?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's spaghetti hoop, man. What do you want from me?
What's the genre?
What's the genre? Dogma 95.
I think I would watch. I'd watch it.
You won't finance it.
I don't know if I could finance it.
Get Lars from fucking Trier and he'll do it. No, I wouldn't. It's like the antithesis of fucking Dogma 95.
Yeah, it sounds a bit.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 3. Is
No,
what I'm calling
what's
it.
your film? What's your guy? Spring Breakers guy. Weird guy.
I've not seen Spring Breakers.
I've not seen Spring Breakers, and he did that other weird film, Gumbo. I'm just trying to think of his name. He's good, I do like him. And I reckon he could make the Neville, I'm going to say brothers, but the Neville siblings sit in a room eating spaghetti hoops pretty like haunting.
You know, well, you've not seen Eraserhead, have you?
Yeah, but I could see Lynch doing it as well. But
the scene
guy,
where
Harmonica in, he could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You
scene
need to
in
watch
Eraserhead.
Harmonica In's film, which is called, I'm going to tell you, I think it's Gumbo. It's weird. Yeah, Gummo.
Gummo.
Weird film, but a good film. You should watch it.
I've heard.
I'll show you a picture of why I think it would be good to have spaghetti hoops.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It's got
thinking
a scene with this weird kid eating spaghetti in a bath.
that's the basis of this then.
And that's how I can imagine it going down. Is that how you imagine it?
Yeah, a bit like that, and a bit like the scene.
You'd like that film.
The dinner scene from Eraserhead,
Yeah, that's
where they're cutting up the little turkeys.
It's the feeling of hopelessness.
Yeah.
And dread.
Yeah. Do you want to get on to some bollocks then?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a bit on. You know, like dislike ratios on YouTube videos. They're quite leaning towards like on most things because you know you have to feel passionate about something like that to dislike something. But the like-dislike ratio on nursery rhyme videos,
right?
You get like nursery rhyme compilation videos. I don't know if you've watched them.
Not really. As a dad, you've watched them.
Yeah, consistently like more dislikes than likes. I've got one. Brit uses a go-to one where it's got like 750 million views.
Right.
And the dislikes are 650,000.
Right.
And the likes are about 200,000. It's fucking outrageous. But anyway, what's your little segue you were talking about onto the chocolate one?
Oh, fucking hell, I put that on.
You've blown it.
I've blown it because Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory. What a segue that would have been into the Chocolate Bar World Cup.
Could edit it, but you know.
Should we do it now?
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then. Come on. Give me some chocolate.
Yeah, so Chocolate Bar World Cup. Still racking it up and getting qualifiers throughout. So.
Well, we've got 9 qualifiers so far because Kinder Bueno beat Lion Peanut last week. Lion Peanut going into the playoffs. We've got Starbar Dairy Milk Caramel, Whisper Gold Mars, Kinder Boost Double Decker, Kit Kat Chunky Peanut Butter, and Kinder Bueno.
So this week I want to put forward Lindor by Lindt.
Oh.
The bar.
Is that like the little thin blue one?
It's red.
Is it red?
Yeah.
I like that one. I like Lindt. Lindt's fucking out of this world. We can't choose the Lindt balls, can we?
Yeah, so it's those balls but in a bar.
Is it?
Yeah.
In a bar?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, not Lindt chocolate, the Lindor truffles in a bar. So you get like 3 little square bits.
Oh right, yeah.
And they don't give you quite the same experience as those balls do.
You can't replicate the experience that a ball would give you though.
But
a big tub of balls all in your mouth for one.
So I mean, it's a chocolate bar World Cup, so it's got to be there.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 T factor. Serve it just on the turn of melting.
But Lindors, I find, are always on the turn of melting. As soon as they hit your mouth, it's just like disintegration.
Yeah.
What am I gonna fucking choose? Galaxy original.
Yeah, fuck off.
Galaxy original.
Against Lindor.
Yeah. Solid bar.
Go on.
It's like
tell me why.
The Germany of chocolate bar.
This is the first solid plain bar.
Yeah.
To be
there needs to be at least one in the World Cup because it's like
true.
We brought football to the world and we're going to go out there and we're going to bring it back.
Right.
So in the words of Mike
Coming
Bassett.
home.
Yeah.
In the words of Frank Skinner.
Football's coming home and the chocolate's coming home to Galaxy because we all know Galaxy invented chocolate.
I don't think they did.
But no, not like that. But like in the terms of a plain chocolate bar, can plain footballers ever go to a World Cup anyway? Like do you see Nigel Reo-Coker's going to the World Cup?
No.
Oh.
But there'll be plenty of plain footballers there.
Yeah.
Jordan Henderson.
England will be fucking full of them. Won't
Exactly.
it? That's what I think is, nice and classic, streamlined, no fancy shite like peanuts.
I agree that we need
solid bar.
A bar of chocolate in the Chocolate Bar World Cup, but I can't let Lindor just not be there.
You're right. It was a sad attempt on my behalf. Lindor
is through.
Lindor by Lind.
Yeah.
That's locked in. 10 out. We've got almost half of the qualifiers. We've got almost half the field.
Run it through.
Starbar, Dairy Milk, Caramel, Whisper Gold. Let's see, they had 3 caramel chocolate bars there. Mars, Lindor by Lindt, Kinder Boost. Double Decker's going to win it, so pointless even doing it.
Double Decker's going to win it.
Kit Kat, Chunky Peanut Butter, Kinder Bueno. Yeah. Fucking, that's a tough one to call at the moment. Obviously the format is they go into 6 groups of 4. We select 1 winner from each. And 2 lucky losers. And then we play the quarterfinals a week after, semi-finals a week after that, and then the final week after that. Are we doing a trophy?
Yeah, we are.
Are we doing a trophy?
We need to. I've only got my conspiracy left, so what have you got left before we do that?
I'll give you tell you what, I'll give you 3 little mini features, right? I want you to give me the name of the celebrity and the name of the newspaper that match these online headlines.
Right.
Blank looks sensational in plunging black gown at Children in Need bash.
Daily Mail for a paper.
No, not Daily Mail.
No. The Sun.
No.
Daily Mirror.
No. To be fair, it's a finite amount of papers, isn't it? Blank puts on a very busty display at the Polo Challenge.
The Sun.
Not the Sun.
Daily Miller.
Daily what? Daily Miller. What, have you guessed the celebrity yet?
Is it the same person? And it's the same paper and the same
person?
Same
paper, same person.
Fucking hell, right, I see.
Blank flashed her cleavage at the Royal International Air Tattoo at the RAF Fairford. Blank and Judy Murray lark about at Wimbledon. Blank showcased her trim figure and ample cleavage in Slinky Number. Ample cleavage. That's a disgusting term, I'm afraid.
More than enough.
I'll give you the paper, Daily Express. They've got their own section on this female celebrity.
Fucking hell.
Like in the online.
Princess Diana.
No, it's not. Princess Diana and Judy Murray lark about at Wimbledon.
Daily Express, you're obsessed with Princess Diana.
Yeah, I know. It's she's on BBC One every day almost. In the morning.
You're going to say Susanna Reid, but she's on BBC.
It's not Susanna Reid. Not Susanna Reid.
But Breakfast.
Breakfast. It's on the Breakfast Times.
I can't think of her name. Carolyn. Yeah, I'm there, aren't I? I can see it in your face.
Yeah, Carol Kirkwood.
Yeah, Carol Kirkwood.
Carol Kirkwood looks sensational in plunging black gown at Children Need Bash. The Weather Girl from the Weather Girl.
Woman.
Weather Woman.
She's such a woman.
From BBC Breakfast. Such a weird person to have a fucking... It is pervy.
Why is there a section on her?
On the Daily Express website, I haven't got a fucking clue.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Papers are weird.
Baby song. That yes, right. So I'll give you a clue. This is a wrestling theme song, as always. I will come back around to some proper songs eventually. Just as that for the fucking.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm struggling there. What era?
Late 90s to 2001.
Steve Blackman.
Steve Blackman.
Have I got it right? Isn't it? It's so Steve Blackman. Yes.
Look at his fucking face. Steve Blackman, Lethal Weapon. Did you see where the...
Yeah.
Did you see where...
What came across was the martial arts aspect, and
Yeah.
that's what I got. That's why I guess Steve Blackman.
Do you want to... I've got some comments here. Steve Blackman once won the Royal Rumble in a steel cage match. The sun doesn't have permission to rise or set until Steve Blackman nods his approval. It's a bit like Chuck Norris.
He's like Chuck Norris.
On September the 11th, 2001, Steve Blackman accidentally kicked 3 aeroplanes into the sky during practice. Steve Blackman has already been to Mars. That's why there are no signs of life.
Boom.
Steve Blackman once threw a grenade and killed 50 people. Then the grenade exploded. Oh. Brexit or EU?
Brexit.
That's the name of the... Right, I'll give you 3. Sam Allardyce.
EU. So it could buy cheap players. So it could buy players from the EU.
Yeah.
Without having to get a work visa.
Orville.
Like the fucking duck.
The
Orville.
duck, yeah, Orville.
Brexit.
Why?
Because it looks like it.
Because
Ducks, man.
EU, do you reckon border patrols count for ducks?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they get stopped with little duck passports?
Yeah.
Excuse me, you're passing through the border from Northern Ireland to the Republic of Ireland. If it's a hard border, I don't keep up anymore. And what about the third and final one, the Stedmeister General?
Brexit every time.
When he's so obsessed with Nazi Germany.
Yeah, still.
Conspiracy corner. Take us down
right.
memory lane.
Humanzees.
Everyone seems to be talking about these Humanzees. Have you tried saying it in a normal voice? It's hard. It's hard, isn't it?
Humanzees.
Humanzees. It's Humanzees.
So,
this was popularised by me, you, and Harry last January.
popularised.
Well, I've annoyed people ever since.
Humanzees are
one part human, one part church.
pretty much a hybrid of a human and a chimpanzee. So this starts with an unsuccessful attempt to breed such a hybrid in the 1920s by Ilya Ivanovich Ivanov.
Oh, there's actual some backstory.
Try to do it. There's been occasional reports since then of human-chimpanzees hybridization, notably regarding a performing chimp named Oliver during the 1970s, but none of them have been confirmed. Similarly, the possibility of a chimpanzee-gorilla hybrid, known as a kulakamba, also remains substantiated, also known as Sania. And as we know, renowned wrestler, actor, and now conspiracy hunter Jesse the Body Ventura went on the hunt with Humanzees with June Sarpong, highlighting the potential danger they might be bringing to the world.
That was fucking weird, that series, wasn't it? True TV. Jesse Ventura, June Sarpong. Where'd she come from? Like, all of a sudden you're posting T4, and then it's like, bang, Humanzees in the space of like 10 years.
Well, let's discuss it, right? Humanzee.
Humanzee.
A chimp-human hybrid.
Yeah.
Apparently it's happened, but for me, why the fuck would you want that to happen? Why? Why do we need that?
When did you say it stemmed from? The
1920s.
Right, so I don't make any... I think it's bollocks anyway. Having watched the Humanzee episode, I think it's bollocks. Because isn't the Humanzee super soldiers?
Well, maybe that's why though. Maybe it's for military reasons.
I think it's just...
For most sort of conspiracies can be. Yeah, because the military wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Area 51, military. Humanzees, military.
Maybe it's just a story passed down from hundreds of thousands of years that when we were at an evolutionary stage where we could actually pump chimpanzees and get away with it and reproduce. Has that been a
where
point?
AIDS came from.
A lot of AIDS talk recently. Yeah.
So you wouldn't fuck about, would you, really?
In out. Check it all about. No. I just think it's fucking bollocks of the highest order.
Well, like Oliver during the 1970s.
What about Oliver?
You're not buying that?
No, I don't know what it is. Explain.
I'm going to show you that.
Is it a picture of a
Humanzee,
Humanzee? Is it a chimp, but it looks like a man?
That's what people reckon.
But it's just because...
So describe what I'm showing you now.
Fuck me. That's a chimpanzee wearing shorts. That don't mean he's a human hybrid just because he's wearing shorts.
Oliver was a performing ape once promoted as a missing link or Humanzee.
So he's promoted. So this is a circus conning people.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Due to his unusually high IQ and human-like appearance and a tendency to walk upright.
Chimps do walk kind of upright a bit.
They use the hands, don't they?
Yeah, but so can humans.
Yeah, but we fucking don't, do we?
Yeah, but you can. Like, what about those? You get those people who are raised by chimps or wolves and they run around on the hands and feet. All I'm saying, man. That's all.
So you don't think a Humanzee has ever existed?
No. There might have been a point where
because according to evolutionary psychologist Gordon G. Gallup Jr., who achieved renown for his pioneer mirror self-recognition experiments with animals in the 1970s, says a former university professor... I can't speak, so I'm drunk. A former university professor...
Professor is the word you're trying to fucking say.
Told him the hybrid creature was born at an animal research laboratory where he once worked.
Yeah, that is bollocks.
This is a quote. This to the Sun.
Oh, right, yeah.
One of the most interesting cases involved an attempt which was made back in the 1920s in what was the first primate research centre established in the US in Orange Park, Florida. They inseminated a female chimpanzee with human semen from an undisclosed donor and claimed not only that pregnancy occurred, but the pregnancy went full term and resulted in a live birth.
Fuck off!
In a matter of days or a few weeks, they began to consider the moral and ethical considerations, and the infant was then euthanized. So it was a rumour.
Jesus.
I don't think that picture is Ollie, because he ain't a few weeks old, is he?
Why has he got such a tiny fucking head?
Because of Humanzees.
I think it's all bollocks. It's all is that 1970s? Did you say?
20s.
920. Oh, that's 20s. Still 20s. Yeah. That didn't happen.
In a 2009 documentary, Gallup stated this credible source actually witnessed the birth of the hybrid offspring.
Fuck off.
Before later retracting the claim.
Yeah. Do you know how delicate pregnancies are between humans? Never mind implementing chimps into
I know.
it. It's fucking bollocks. And using the sun.
No, it's just what he told the son. It's from the guy himself.
But then you're going to the sun. No. I just no.
I think it's a Chinese whisper, isn't it? It's a myth.
Gone out of fucking hand. Gone
Gone
fucking
out of
massively
hand.
out of hand. Do you want a Jesse Ventura retrospective?
Yeah.
What do you give that out of 10, by the way?
About a 3 out of 10.
3.
What if chimpanzees are real?
If chimpanzees are real, 10. If humanzees,
Yeah, if Humanzees being real is like 2 out of 10.
there you go.
They might have tried it, and that's about as far as I'll say.
They probably did, but they didn't conceive a humanzee.
No, it's not being conceived.
Jesse Ventura retrospective. 1969 to 1975, he was a member of the US Navy underwater demolition team.
Yeah,
But he did not see combat. He claimed he was a Navy SEAL as well. Oh, fuck me. I've just put here, late 70s, there was a bodyguard for Jesse Ventura. But that's the Rolling Stones he was a bodyguard for.
Right.
Only 1980 did he turn up in the WWF. He got a blood clot in his lungs in a match with Hulk Hogan and then retired in 1984. 1987, starred in Predator and The Running Man. 1991, sued Vince McMahon for not receiving royalties as a non-wrestler and won £800,000. Vince then claimed Ventura would never appear on WWF TV. Cut to 1999, where he referees the main event of SummerSlam 1999 as the governor of Minnesota. In 1992, he jumped ship to WCW, but was sacked in 1994 because he fell asleep at a TV taping.
Wow.
Yeah. 1997, this is where I said we'd come back to Batman and Robin. Last week, Jesse Ventura played a guard at the Arkham Asylum in Batman and Robin. And in 2004, he entered the WWE Hall of Fame and then went on to star in a conspiracy theory television show with June Starpong, or June and Ping Pong if you watch Bo Selector.
The peak.
The peak of his fucking time. And now he lives in Mexico, an hour away from electricity.
Off the grid.
Off the grid. He's not near any Ozarks.
No.
Apart from his wife. What are the Ozarks?
It's an underground lair, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's 2 lanes, enough for 2 lanes of 18-wheelers. I need to go back and watch all of them because they're just... I think he's highly controversial for his views on 9/11 as well.
Yeah. No, that shouldn't be controversial though.
Okay. Is Vince McMahon an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean like...
So you're saying the Vince McMahon...
That
Isn't the Vince McMahon that's seen on TV?
Is not the Vince McMahon. The Vince McMahon that is seen on television is an actor.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No. Okay, well I've got another one for you. Does FIFA, the video game, doctor replays so it looks like your player is offside but they actually weren't?
Yeah.
I think that's 10 out of 10. That, yeah, I think that definitely happened. So now we've seen the round of 16 finish in the Champions League and Chelsea and Man United qualified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chelsea qualified. And Man United qualified. Both Chelsea and Man United got knocked out. I'll delete one of those as...
What are you going to do if this isn't right?
I'll edit. Since the round of 16 knockout format was brought in for the 2004-2005 Champions League season, how many times have 3 or more teams from the same nation qualified for the quarter-finals? So it's the same question as last week, but how many times have 3 or more teams from the same nation qualified for the quarter-finals? 7. 11. The countries last week are the same as the countries this week: Italy, England, Spain. So name me the teams.
Fucking hell. I can't remember the question.
Teams that have qualified... 3 or more teams from the same nation that have qualified for the quarterfinals since 2005 Champions League. You've got Italy, England and Spain.
3 or more teams that have qualified from the same nation.
Yeah. So it's happened in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, and then every season since 2013.
So how many teams do you need?
12.
Barcelona, Real Madrid, Valencia,
No.
Atletico Madrid,
Yeah.
Man United,
Yeah.
Liverpool,
Yeah.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
Arsenal,
Yeah. 7, 5 to go.
Inter,
Yeah.
AC,
Yeah.
Juventus.
Yeah. Oh no, you only need 2 more. Long silence at FFB headquarters.
Liverpool.
You said Liverpool. And if you haven't, Liverpool. 2 more. 1 from Spain, 1 from England. The one from Spain qualified for the quarterfinals in their only season in the Champions League in 2013. 2012-2013.
Villarreal.
No, not Villarreal.
Oh, who's that team?
Good one. Not Sociedad.
Bilbao.
Not Bilbao. Malaga.
Right.
And then the English team in 2009-10 was Tottenham.
Of course.
Peter Crouch scoring 2 against AC Milan, and then losing to Real Madrid in the quarterfinals 4-0 on aggregate, I think. A good place to end it, you reckon?
Yeah, let's do this shit.
3 hours of fucking recording.
Feels like a lifetime.
Feels like I've been here since the 16th century. That's my new catchphrase. So yeah, we've been AJ and Jake, FFB podcast. See ya.